Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel if this is a return visit. Thank you very much as always for your support. So I thought that my flight sim was getting a little bit dog-eared, and so time for a refurb. This is a video about how I stripped it down, how I refurbed it, and what it looks like now in its pristine new form. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is just look at what we want to make sure that we fix in the refurb sim. So quite a lot of the fabric was quite loose. I think I used glue that wasn't so good. It's a little bit wobbly, and because we've got the keyboard fixed on by Velcro, then that is also quite wobbly. The mouse mat is also a little bit the worse for wear. It has been a while now since I refurbed the sim, so it's taken a little bit of a battering. So the first thing we need to do is take the peripherals off. So unscrew the fixings, unscrew the dials and the gauges, and then just remove them from the sim. And then we can start. This was really quite tricky to strip off the old fabric. And you can see that in some places I had already repaired it, so super glue is a terrible thing to get off. You need to get the harder bits of the glue off, otherwise they'll show through the new fabric. Strip down the sim to the wooden base and then repair any joints that have got broken or cracked in either before or in the process of stripping the fabric off. I didn't really like the embossed fabric that I had on the previous sim, so I wanted this more plain black leatherette fabric. I looked around for a quick drying glue, and I got a spray glue for fixing the main fabric in the end, and some clear drying glue to do the edges and any touch up. And you need to make sure that it isn't a netted back, that it's a fabric back on the leatherette, otherwise it doesn't soak up the glue and it doesn't adhere properly to the wood. Okay, so we need to then just cut it roughly to size and offer up the fabric, and then we can spray and put it in place. I've got a lot on the top of the fabric, so I had to wash it down really carefully to make sure that I didn't get any glue stains on the outside. And then you can start to work from left to right. Just cross cut the hole where each of the gauges go, and then start to fit the gauges. And you can use some I use some clothes pegs just to hold the edges as the glue dried. Okay, and then start to fit back the various peripherals, and I also use some self-adhesive, where you just take the self-adhesive tape off, edging piping to go around where the screen is. And I think that works really quite well. If you remember when we looked at stripping the thing down, the keyboard was quite loose, so So I've got a stapler, a staple gun, and so I've used that just to staple through the Velcro and the fabric to make sure that when we stick those keyboards on, they're going to stay this time and not wobble. Okay, so then we can finish off cutting off the edges of the fabric, clean up any excess glue, and then start to connect the peripherals and sort out the cabling at the back so that you can bring the sim back to life. Last thing we did was to sort out the mouse mat area just below the yoke. That was pretty rough. It's been patched up numerous times with some various types of glue. So you can see there's quite a lot of gunk here where it's been patched up. We just need to remove the screws to take off the base, and then we can refit this new mouse mat that I got just to provide a much better surface. So we can see the sim is now coming together. All the peripherals are on, keyboards are fitted. I put a fixing around the top of the screen, and all the edges have been glued back on, and then the sim lit up in its full glory. And I'll do another video shortly showing how we assemble the sim with the windscreen and all of the side pieces as well. Okay, that's all I've got for you in this video. If you liked it, please like it. Subscribe if you want to be notified when other videos are uploaded. Leave me any comments. I love to hear from you, and I'll catch you next time.